Wow, we've heard some wonderful stories this morning and inspiring, and I just want to share a little about my story and perhaps just the darker side of my journey. Perth, 1988. I'm in a boxer-sized gym watching a pro on the speedball. Very cathartic. So I did what most people do when they're trying a speedball for the very first time. I waited until no one else was around. And then I snuck up to give it a go. You know, no coaching, no basics, ball was quickly out of control. In the end, I've just gone, stupid friggin' thing. And I was playing out of the speedball game. Can you relate? Some people have been on that very journey with the speedball. But when were you last outside your comfort zone? And when did you last give up on a dream because of fear? Or maybe a lack of knowledge? When you're risking something really important, like a lot of the speakers you've seen before me have talked about. Fast forward, 1996. After 3 months on the ball, with a professional coach this time, I've made the finals of the National Speedball Championships. Yes, there is one. 3 minutes to impress the judges. And that little voice on my shoulder saying, "You can't do it, you're going to fail." I said, "Shut up." My mouth is like dry. I'm literally scared spitless. And I start my routine. Have you ever been really amazed at what you can achieve in a short period of time when you get focused? And if you're on purpose. Get focused and be on purpose. Boy, you can move mountains. I came second in those championships only to my coach and my mentor. Not bad. Amazing what you can achieve when you get focused. With my speedball dream and my journey, I had to learn some basics. I had to get back to the basics and learn them well, and most people never do it on the speedball. And it was my speedball coach who inspired me to follow my dream, and at age 28, I gave up the executive position and the shares, and I followed my dream to become an educator and a professional speaker. And after 6 months, I'm living the dream, I'm enriching lives, I'm helping people, and I'm also dead broke. You been there? Too much month left at the end of the money. I was apparently having an out of money experience. I don't want to brag, but in my first year out on my own, I took a $40,000 cash reserve and I turned that into $100,000 of debt. Yes. My life got out of rhythm financially and out of control. Now, when was the last time you were out of control in some area of your life? The companies I work with, speak to, consult to, they tell me this is their norm. Reactive and out of control. But relax, I can see you're concerned. I did make some sales. I sold the house. I sold my car. I sold my daughter's kidney. Oh yeah, anything to stay in the game. You know, stay in the fight. As the great Ali said, champions are those who are prepared to get up and go one more round. And just as I was starting to get in my rhythm, starting to find my way, the bottom literally fell out of my world. Because my 10-year marriage fell apart. Have you ever noticed how financial strain has a tendency to magnify the cracks in a relationship? You ever been king hit by life and you slam into the canvas and you're just down? I mean, I was the 4 Ds. I was in debt, desperate, divorced, and a demon supporter. Just doesn't get much worse than that, does it? But then, the speedball. I started to reflect on the lessons from my speedball coaching. And this speedball started talking to me. Remember Tom Hanks' volleyball in the movie Castaway? Wilson? Wilson! This ball started talking to me. And for some bizarre reason, my Wilson had Rocky Balboa's coach's voice. You know the old guy, Mickey, from the first 2 movies? He'd say, "Bounce bounce back in. It's not what happens to you that shapes your character, it's how you bounce back. You've got to eat lightning and crap thunder. Get focused, make some changes. If it ain't working, do something different. It's the small changes that make big results over time. And you know, that's what I focused on. Small changes. I looked for the ones that would make big results. And then one day, taking it one day at a time, a lady called Nanette Moulton and a man called Winston Broadbent were in an audience where I was speaking. And Saxton Speakers Bureau opened some doors. One small change made massive results. You know, the power of getting focused. It can be the thing that causes your world to drop, or it can allow you to bounce back. Get focused, find your rhythm, and bounce back.